Good morning. My name is Richard Connors from the Norfolk Council on Aging, and I'm here with Norma Shruhan, who is the Executive Director of the Norfolk Council on Aging. Did I get it
Mouthful,
right?
yeah.
Welcome, Norma. How are we doing?
Great. How are you today?
So we have a new partner in crime,
Yes, we do.
a fellow by the name of Chris Lawn, and he has taken over for the girl that we got promoted. We made her what she is today.
We did. We
She
did
better
indeed.
not forget us. I'm sure that he'll do just as well as Katie. He's not quite as pretty, however. However, we're going to get his picture involved in this scenario sometime. He has to have it touched up, and it just takes a lot of time. So what's new with you? Anything this winter? This has been one zippo winter.
Oh, it's awful.
Every time you turn around, there's more snow.
And we had to cancel. Well, the whole month of February, all our meals and breakfast, everything has just been canceled.
Yeah.
I hope March is going to be a better month for us.
I certainly hope so, because it
doesn't sound it. I mean, Sunday, is that the first day of March? Sunday night into Monday, and then they're talking Wednesday, and I'm thinking, oh, Wednesday again?
Wednesday with rain or snow or sleet or hail.
I know.
God, we've just been through it. It's ridiculous.
I know, and we canceled for safety. If anybody should come out and just one person fall
out on that driveway would.
Or at their own home, you know, because the highway department, I've got to tell you, has taken really good care of us, and they did a marvelous job.
Didn't they?
Keeping the place open, plowed, and
That's the other thing. If Norfolk school system is closed, you're closed so that they can plow the driveway so that people won't have a problem.
The banking's up on the hills here. They'll be here till July.
I know. They had to use a front-end loader, I think, to get it up. Unbelievable, but they've been great, and we do appreciate it. They put the salt down, and so they're trying to take care of us seniors as best possible. This, just a little reminder, you know, the birds are having a tough time with this weather, so if you have an opportunity, make sure you put out some food for the birds. I happen to do that year-round, so it's not a big deal for me, but I saw on TV that a lot of them are having problems with the cold and the cover.
It's not just the birds, it's all the wildlife.
True. Do you have much wildlife your way? Rabbits?
We did, but the snow is so deep. We did have bunnies and turkeys and everything, but I haven't seen anything since the snow. It's almost up to my back porch door. I mean, halfway up. So, I mean, there's nothing that's going to move.
Well, when they shoveled off my roof, of course, it just built mounds you can't see out of the kitchen window. But I still have the turkeys. They come every day. So we're going to talk about the March 2015 Silver Set Gazette, which is this document that goes to every senior house in Norfolk. You can also see it online under something.
virtualnorfolk.org.
I love it when you talk.
And I don't know what I'm talking about, so that's what makes it. And we're under boards and committees. They don't have me under departments, and it doesn't matter. But all our newsletters are there. You can go way back, or you can go to seekandfind.com, which is where we have our newsletters printed, and you can get everybody who they print.
Good.
And you can get all their newsletters, which is kind of fun to see what other towns are doing.
Yeah,
of course, we are the best town, so.
There's no question about that.
So
We've got the best senior center, that's for sure.
We do. A lot of people say that.
Oh, no, it's no question. Everyone that we visited before we built this, and then everyone after, I think the only one that comes close is Foxborough.
Yeah, and Middleborough. Do you remember going to Middleborough?
Wow, that was a while ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
They had a pretty neat.
But I think we incorporated all the best.
Yes, we did.
Afford, yes.
We did.
Speaking of information, NCTV. If you go to their website and go to schedule, it tells you when the program's on.
Down to
video.
If you go
to watch, it does a repeat of this.
Down to video.
And,
all of them too. You can go way back months.
And I'm surprised right away that it says watched, and then it says 9, 10, 12 people have come in. Whew.
When we did the cane, that's true. But when we did the cane, there was 123 people watched that. Ooh. I thought, wow. Of course, it was probably all her relatives.
So now you're, even Paul Gerton, who was down in Florida talks about seeing it on TV.
Yeah, he used to be, used to tape our shows for us
Yeah, he was I don't think they called him executive director. That's
back then.
He was just plain old
Paul.
manager. Manager Paul, they called him, of the NCTV. Okay. Director's Corner. Oh, speaking of the, the cane. Is there a new candidate for the cane?
Yes, it is. I have to get in touch with the family.
Oh, good.
And because unfortunately,
Yeah.
Helen Rokicki, she passed away in January, February.
I hope this cane doesn't become a jinx.
I don't believe so.
No. Well,
She was thrilled with it, though.
she was, wasn't
She
she,
was
huh?
positively.
You did a good job with that.
She thought she really enjoyed it,
I don't
and didn't want it at first. Oh, we had an awful
Oh,
time
really?
convinced. She didn't even tell her family. Good thing she's related to Thelma Ravinsky,
Yeah.
and Thelma called her son, and he didn't know a thing about it.
Imagine that.
Yeah. So
Well, even when you get to be over 100, you have secrets, you know.
I know. I know. Hey,
Okay, here we go. What is this from the Director's Corner?
we just listed all of these people who have made donations in honor of their loved ones, in memory of them, and we just list them. We tend to do this once or twice a year. You know, the friends
Sure.
get donations in, so we tend to do
Notice
this.
my name isn't on here.
You probably didn't give when this was.
I did.
When did you give?
Yesterday? No.
Too late.
A while back, but no,
Yeah.
I
Well, you
can
know,
take the message. I didn't
this
wear
was
green
done
today.
back in January. This was done back in January.
Oh, no. I never do anything that early.
Well, that's why.
That's all sure.
That's why.
You're good out. Well, we thank all those people that donated
We
in memory of their loved ones, and keep it up, and you can still do it, right?
Right through the year.
And join up with the friends. How about March breakfast? 3rd, 10th,
Well,
24th,
Yep.
and 3rd. Which one's mine?
Which one's yours would be the 10th?
10th. Okay. You, Beth, and I put on scrambled eggs, bacon,
English muffins,
fruit. God, just about everything you could want. And only cost you $1 if you're a friend, and $3 if you're not. It's worth much, much more.
Oh, yes, yes.
Just the talent involved is.
Oh, boy.
And I'm sure the other breakfasts are equally.
They are.
Well, I don't know if they're equal, but they're good.
Oh,
yes.
we haven't had many.
Yeah, I know.
I
with
can't
the weather.
remember the last time. January sometime.
And Whist Party's still going on, March the 20th at 12:30.
And we managed in February to have a whist party.
You did?
We did.
Woo.
And I had to play because they didn't have enough,
Yeah.
you know, at the last
you
minute.
win?
I did. I won $5. What can I say?
Will there be
I
an
was hot that day.
investigation? Did you supply
I
the
came
cards?
in third, and there were 3 of us that came in third.
I see. Do you supply the cards? They're not marked or anything.
No, no.
No executive
Director wouldn't do
director.
anything like that. No. We switch tables. We switch partners.
Sure
and,
you do.
It's kind of a, it's a fun thing
It
more
is.
than.
It's a lot of laughs. Yeah.
It
It's
is.
a lot of
It
laughs.
is. Yeah.
Refreshments are served, which are
Always.
very good. But I tell you
And
one
this
thing. I
time-
come that day to play poker downstairs. You better not touch their food before you go downstairs.
Really?
They have an armed guard there, man.
Who, the bingo people?
Yeah, they
Oh,
will.
yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
blame them, really.
You know. But for whist party, we had one lady who made a carrot cake. And you know carrot cakes, I like carrot cakes, but this was super special.
No kidding.
It was so moist. It was Dottie Chitty.
Ooh,
Invite her to any party you're going to have. She is the best cook.
no kidding.
Oh, yeah.
And she stays so slim.
I know, but I don't think she eats because she wouldn't take any left over home.
I see.
But it was
Gordon
really
didn't
good.
get any, huh? Okay, we'll whip over to, I know you're following us along page by page, so we'll go to page 2. There's the bingo. Yeah, it wasn't whist, it was bingo where they got the food. You're right, again.
Yeah.
Monday at 1 o'clock, costs you a whole 60 cents to play per card. And that's well.
Well, not since the snow, but
Well, I
it'll
mean,
pick up.
normally
It'll
it's well
pick
up
up,
there.
yeah.
Talking to the guy from Millis, who calls the bingo thing over at the Millis COA. And he said they don't seem to get a big crowd.
Really.
Huh.
And they have a super duper bingo calling machine. It's a
do
big.
they? Yeah.
It's on the wall, and when they, oh, we have a cobweb up there. I just looked up and saw the light hitting the.
If you want to hold on, we'll go.
Yeah,
up
we'll
and
go
clean the.
take care of that.
You're right.
They have they have a big screen, and as they call the numbers light up, so people aren't calling them.
Wow.
So it's real professional.
That's official, huh?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Some of our people go over, who are people. If they like bingo, they travel to any
Bingo
place.
circuit.
Yeah.
They go all over.
Yeah. Just like the ones that play poker
Yeah, some
here,
yeah, of course,
that
some
they
of them
come
go
from
over.
all over.
The other thing they do is cribbage. They go around to places, different places to play cribbage.
Who, Franklin?
No, the people that
Play cribbage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
have a hard time getting cribbage players now. Most of the old folks that always came here, and have moved on and either move in with their families and things. But we don't have the crowd that plays cribbage anymore.
So
I
if
was
you wanna
wondering
play
if it was
cribbage-
kind of dying out a little. But then I heard over to River's Edge they have more than they can handle over that complex over there, 55 and over. They do. Mm.
never played. I don't know anything about
My
cribbage.
husband
other than
plays.
I know he's a pro. Other than we don't have any trophies. One time you had them all.
Well,
and
you
now
know
we got
what?
zip
What
'em.
happened this year, the Norfolk cribbage tournament, which started January 29th, so you know what happened.
Forget it.
Every Thursday it
Yeah.
snowed. So we had to cancel for the year because there weren't enough weeks to make up the time because the next one starts
That comes right on top.
right on top. So, and that's in Medway. So, people were glad that we did because, like Franklin, they said, well, like, we can't get a team, we can't get enough people to come
Sure.
out because people were afraid, and I don't blame them.
No, of course
They
not.
were afraid to come out.
So our best
we-
possibility is 3 trophies here on TV.
I know. We're rooting for the spring.
If we can get one, we'll be.
There'll be a big celebration.
Oh man, we'll just
Let
have
me tell you.
ginger ale and everything.
Yeah.
Chess, the folks are still playing chess. If you want to play, just give the senior center a call.
We'll call because they don't come in on a regular basis.
No. Let's see. Oh, the computers are taught by the executive director of Norfolk Community TV, I
And we've
believe.
changed it a little bit. She's not coming in like I think it was the first or the second
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday of the month. She's coming in on appointment only. So if you have a problem, call and we'll give it to Katie, your name and your number, and she'll set up some kind of an appointment. It's
fine.
better to do it that way than her to come and sit and no one be here,
You know, I suppose it's more important, or even a privilege now, because you've got the executive director of Norfolk Community TV teaching you how
I
to use
know.
the computer.
Big time.
And
I
a
wonder if she
and a
gives
pretty girl,
certificates.
too. Pardon?
I wonder if she gives certificates out or diplomas.
I see. Clever crafters, are those folks gabbing over there?
No, those are the nitwits.
Those are the nitwits,
Mm-hmm.
okay. We hope to get a shot of those folks before we leave.
And I didn't make up that name. They gave it to themselves.
They did,
Yeah,
yes,
they did.
yes, they did.
And they found out that there's a place out west called the Nitwits, a town.
Oh, really? The town?
A town. And they have a picture of it, and they're
Wow.
all excited about it.
Okay, they're working on, they meet Tuesday at 1, and today is,
And they had a magnificent craft for Valentine's Day.
oh, really?
I know. You know what happened.
Oh, that's right.
Snowed out.
Uh-oh.
So I said to them, well, you know what? We'll just put it away for next year.
What can you do?
Because you couldn't plan on having it a day, because we were going to have it Friday the 13th.
You can't
'cause
plan on anything.
couldn't plan on anything. So we just we're playing things by ear here.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And where were we? Cribbage we talked about. It says Norfolk's tournament will end March 12th. It ended early.
It ended early. I wrote this the end of
Sure, of course you
January.
did. Oh, by the way, Norma has to have this out a month ahead of time, so
I've already done April. And this is the first time that I didn't mind. I could think April because I wanted to.
yes.
Warm weather.
I
than
know.
Spring.
We hope.
We hope.
We hope. Gosh.
So I didn't mind doing April at all. And we're
Good
going to
girl.
have an art show in April. We have so many spring
That's true.
things
Let's talk
lined
about
up.
that. Tina Anderson is
In her art group.
going to put on a beautiful art show, which has been well populated here?
The 24th of April
24th.
from 1 to 8.
Okay.
And besides the art, we're going to have the Nitwits are going to be here with some of their
Oh, good.
goodies. And Peter,
Peter Schultz?
yes, with his woodworking.
Is he talented?
Oh, he makes woodworking trucks. And
Makes the rest of us feel inadequate.
yes, I've
He's
seen
good.
some. And he always makes two, one for himself, one for his grandson.
Oh, yes. Yep.
So, I mean, his work is just
And
amazing.
then we're going to have perhaps some wine and hors d'oeuvres.
Later at 6
Later in the evening.
6 to 8, we'll have hors d'oeuvres. And
So
we'll,
come on over, people. You're going to enjoy it. It's a
and
treat
hopefully
for
we'll
the
have
eye and the
music.
stomach.
Hopefully we'll have music.
Oh, yes. We're keeping that a secret. Who? Or
Well, I
you haven't
haven't.
put the pressure on them yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Norma always gets what she wants, though.
Not always.
His days are numbered because you'll get him over here. I hope, because he's great. The Cybex exercycles are down in the lower level, and we'll teach you how to use it so you don't hurt yourself. And you sign a waiver because we don't want to be responsible for any speed demons down there, right? It's well used. People
It
come,
is.
use it.
You
They
can
watch TV,
or read a book, and you can just.
and it's open anytime you want to do it.
It is. You know, you have to sort of watch the program because during yoga, there really isn't much room down there. The yoga class is quite large,
Is it? Good.
and they hold it twice a week, and there isn't any room.
Yeah.
It really, they use every inch of the lower level, and it's pretty big down there.
You wouldn't want to do anything that would increase the blood pressure of the people doing yoga, right? Isn't it a calming?
It's very
exercise?
calming.
Okay. Haircuts. $10. March the 19th, right after St. Patrick's Day, so you can look shaggy through St. Patrick's Day. And then at 9 o'clock in the morning, call ahead for an appointment for 9 o'clock. And there you go, $10. Whew, that's cheap.
That's a deal.
The Nitwits we talked about. The library read at home, that's going strong. And you can just call here for any details, here or the library. Call here.
Call here.
Call here. Manicures, $11 for a manicure. What's the going price for a manicure? 35 bucks, something like that?
I really don't know
don't
because
either.
I have the ugliest hands going.
I'm sorry?
I have the ugliest hands going. I just kind of cut my nails when they need cutting. But she's changed her her day. It's going to be just once a month. It was twice a month for a while, but it's just going to be the first Thursday of every month.
You know, speaking of that, I noticed you don't have a thing on your wrist because you had some trouble with some nails or some sort.
Yeah, that's something you're not supposed to tell the whole world about. Glory be.
I didn't know cutting your nails was dangerous.
Well, I do have carpal tunnel, and
I see.
sometimes I overdo, and it hurts, and it feels much better to wear the brace. And
Can you
I
still
took it
work
off
the computer with the brace?
a couple of days afterwards. I could, when I first heard it hurt
Really
a little.
sore, huh?
But he's just saying that because last time I took the brace off and we taped the show. That's the only reason why he's
Sure,
saying
that
it.
was how
But
you-
it's all better
how
now.
you hurt yourself to
It's
start
all
with. but
better.
We won't go into that. So there you go. You can get for $11. You get all that. Few more bucks. You get.
Yeah, and if you notice what we have here, you can get your hair cut, you can get a massage, you can get your fingernails done and your toenails done, and
Oh.
get exercise, yoga, and everything right here at the senior
Right here,
center.
but you can't sleep here.
No,
we
the
do
alarms
close.
will go off as long as you didn't move.
Oh, we have a sensor alarm. Yeah.
We have the sensor alarm,
Ah.
and it went off a week ago Sunday, and I got a call from the security saying the place was broken into,
Oh, no.
and they had called the police. Well, that's the thing they should have done. I wasn't coming down. I think it was snowing out anyway, and I thought the police can handle that. They
Yeah,
don't
sure.
need me, you know. So when I came in, everything was locked up. The alarm was set. It didn't look like anything was disturbed till I walked into my office. And there was a small leak in one corner of the office, and the tile got saturated and fell. And the motion of the tile
Oh,
falling
boy.
set off the alarm. So I felt better. I knew
Yeah,
what had
it
happened
worked.
anyway. Yes, it did.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a test.
So right away, it's all fixed though. And we have the wires on the roof. And I think that had really helped. And that's the only small problem we had.
That's it, huh?
That was it. It
Yeah,
just
so
in that
far.
one corner.
Let's not
So
push,
far,
let's
okay.
not push
But
out.
if you've noticed the wires, you can
I
see how
do,
it's
yeah.
melted.
Looks like they're doing a good job.
Yeah.
So anybody that's thinking of breaking into the senior center, forget it.
Forget it.
Go somewhere
And
else.
if you sleep here, you can't move
It's true.
unless you're locked in the bathrooms because there isn't a sensor in there.
Could be a little tough sleeping in one of the bathrooms.
Yeah. It'd be cold.
Okay, strength video from 9 to 10 in the morning, every day.
It's
And you
well
do some
attended every day too.
Yep, good. Oh, I see the folks. Yeah, they bring some of their
And
own
not just
weights,
ladies.
And you have weights.
Yeah, not just ladies. We do have weights here. Some bring their own, some
Oh yeah,
use
it's male and
ours.
female. It's a co-ed type thing. If you want to take a dip over at Rentham, you just give us a call the number that's on here.
Right.
And Carol Pino is the pool director.
And the pool isn't open if they don't have a lifeguard. And
You ever apply for that job? You could.
I don't like water. I'm afraid of the water.
You're not a
actually.
swimmer?
No,
Not either, yeah.
no. No, my daughter has a pool, and one of the neighbors have a pool, and I've been invited over many times to the neighbors. I feel bad about refuse, but I don't even
Not
like
your
to get
bad.
my bathing suit wet. I have a suit, and the kids have told me it's time now to buy a new one. It's old-fashioned.
Well, it hasn't gotten wet, so it's.
Yeah, it
It'll last
doesn't.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tai Chi Yang style, Tuesday at 12:30. That's Paula Sullivan. She's a great lady. For $2, you get all kinds of good shape. Texas Hold'em, we play Monday at 1 to 4. Watercolor classes, that's Tina's preparation for the. And I'm sure if you paint something, you can put it in the show.
Oh, yes, you just have to have it mounted, and or you can do it yourself and put it in a frame. And we have lattice work that we put up all over, and they hang the pictures.
Easels and edsels and all that stuff.
Some of the pictures are for sale, and some people, aren't going to sell their
Who
paintings
knows, it
with
could
some
be a
of them.
future masterpiece.
Could be. It'd be worth a lot of money.
Well, you hear these people going to a yard sale buying this crummy old photograph, finds out it's a Van Gogh and it's worth, thousands
I
of
have a
dollars.
couple of things that I really would like to know what they're worth, pictures that I have picked up over the years. And when we had our antique show,
Oh, yes.
he wasn't into pictures, so I
No, he
never
doesn't
brought
do-
them.
no, Bob doesn't do-
But I have, I have a monk in one, and the frame even has a stein on the outside or up in the corner, right into the frame. We've had it for years and years and years. And I
Have you
always
shown it to Tina?
wanted,
Would she know anything about that?
who?
Tina?
I don't know if she knows.
She'd tell you where to go, so to
She'd
speak.
tell me where to go.
Okay. And then yoga, you were talking about, Monday at 10, Thursday at 10:15.
Right.
And that's anybody that wants to come do that.
Anybody.
Starting February 5th.
Well, yeah, that's kind of outdated too because the tournament's
Oh,
over.
because of the.
We had to cancel, so they're back
Sure.
at 10:15 now.
So they haven't been moved or anything.
No.
Do you think that Chris has fallen asleep yet? 'Cause
I
this
think
is
so.
pretty old stuff.
Wait till he hears the same stuff next month.
We give him 2 or 3 months of this.
Yeah.
He'll either go nuts or he'll get a large rest. Health screening, Dr. Cooper, he's coming when?
He's coming April Fool's
April
Day.
Fool's Day.
And that's not a joke either. He really is coming.
Oh, okay.
He comes
Sometimes
the
you
first
say these
Wednesday every other month.
It
And it
happens
just
to
so
be.
happens. He's such a nice man.
Is he?
And
Can he take
yes,
a joke?
and yes, he can. And if he doesn't see someone for a while, he wonders about them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He used to go over to the oldest lady who received the cane,
Oh,
over
really?
to her house.
Oh,
and he
did he?
wondered, and he said, she had the best family. Her son came up every Wednesday. I think he lives in the Cape. Came up every Wednesday and did her shopping for her and took her to the doctors and
Not great,
did
huh?
anything.
We need people to take care of us senior types.
Yes.
I was thinking a Swedish girl. No.
You bad.
March the 18th, which is the day after St. Patrick's Day, we get our real good friends, Walpole
Walpole
area
Senior
visiting
Nurses.
us. They are just,
They are.
you never saw a more caring group, and it's all volunteer.
And we get the same nurse all the time, so she gets to know you.
Oh, boy.
So it's not like you see someone different that isn't a
Yep.
familiar face,
And you can talk to them. And we have a health screening room. You just go in there, close the door, talk about anything you want to talk about. if someone's bugging you or there's some problems, they'll help you out. They're just great folks. And if you need a ride, the bus will come get you.
Just give us a
Or the
call.
car,
Just
one
give
or
us
the
a
other.
call. Yep.
Shopping every Tuesday at Shaw's over in Franklin at 9:30, and then over to Market Basket, weather permitting, of course. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is
Weather
subject to
permitting.
this stupid weather we're having.
I mean, in February they didn't go to the Market Basket. They went to Shaw's.
Council on Aging meeting is March 16th. That's the normal time. No
That's the
holidays
third.
or-
I know
no-
that's the third. It'll seem like we just had a meeting, because
True. Yeah, we just did. The interim chairman was very good, though.
I thought so
Because
too.
Jay couldn't
He
make
was excellent.
All right, fuel assistance. How's that? Is there money still left for fuel assistance? Good.
Just give us a call, and I'll give your name and telephone number to our outreach worker, Maggie, and she'll give you a call and set up an appointment and tell you what you need to bring.
Okay.
Okay?
You know, one of the toughest jobs in America has got to be the oil guy coming to your house.
I know.
He gets banks up over you. Fortunately, we had part of it shoveled so that he could get pretty close.
Yeah, well, we have natural gas, so we don't
Oh,
have
do you?
to.
Up, it runs up 115.
We've always had gas.
Oh, that's right. In fact,
Ah.
when they first did it,
Put
they
in.
had a lantern that was lit 24 hours a day with natural gas.
And that kind of rusted away, so we had it taken out.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Most of them. So we appreciate the efforts that the oilmen are doing to
Oh,
try to
definitely,
make sure you get
definitely.
enough heat. The last thing you need to do is run out of fuel.
Fuel, especially in this cold.
Jerry's Place is on the 23rd, and it's baked seafood casserole. That's a
London-
repeat of last.
No, it isn't. No.
It isn't? Okay,
No. Oh, London Royal.
because we didn't have it last month.
I know. We had a snowstorm.
You think
They
this is the
didn't even
same?
have school. They didn't even have school
Yeah,
last
so
time.
it would have been tough anyhow.
Now, last time was some kind of seafood and chicken, I do believe.
Either way, this is good
It's
stuff.
excellent.
It is one great meal.
And I can't decide which I would like. I haven't had beef in so long.
Really? Oh,
But
that's
the
right. You're a
seafood-
chicken eater.
But the seafood casserole is good also.
Excellent.
So it's kind of like,
I'm going with the seafood.
are you? Mm.
Yep. And the kids there just do a great job. They want to help me get.
They
chat
do.
with
They're
them.
so cute.
Aren't they?
Cute. I mean, they're young adults, and I call them cute.
Yeah, well, I understand.
They wouldn't like me that.
No, they wouldn't, no.
like that at all.
I wouldn't want to have your meal. Why don't you call them kid?
Kid cute. But
Although,
they are. They're really. And of course, there's a teacher there at all times, and they.
well, the
you know,
chef
they
comes out, talks to you.
talks
and,
to us. Yeah. How did you like the meal? And you were honest with them.
The good thing about it is the bakery part, because this is closed just to Norfolk people. There's nothing on those shelves.
On
'Cause
Mondays.
They
'cause-
make some cool.
Oh, they do. If you
Yeah,
go up
every
any
other
other
day,
time.
I guess they have it, huh? Woo. And if
We've always gone on a Monday, so they didn't want to, switch it. They said, "Oh, you always came on a Monday. We can do it on a Monday, but we are the only ones there."
it's kind of nice,
and-
private dining room.
Yeah, yeah. The only trouble is, like you say, because sometimes
I
the
don't think
fresh
that's
bread.
trouble.
No, the
Mama,
fresh bread.
That's not trouble.
Oh, the smell
And
of
all
that
those
fresh
good
bread.
looking-
Let me tell you, it
And
was
I don't
good
care
stuff.
what they say. There's got to be some calories in some of those pies and cakes and goodies. You get, for $7.50, you get the meal with a salad, dinner, coffee, tea, and dessert. Woo-hoo.
I
How could
know.
you go wrong?
And did you see the cute little mice on the dessert
Yes.
the last time? Out of
Nancy,
cherry-
somebody gave Nancy a couple, and she's saving them for the grandkids. She
Yeah,
must have-
they were so cute. They were dipped in chocolate, but the
It's
little
tricky
ears,
to do that, huh?
the little ears, were they made out of almonds?
I think they were.
And I asked her with the nose when she's just a dab of frosting, but the cherry that was dipped, its tail was the end
Yeah.
of the cherry. They were so cute, and it was on a dessert.
It was, yes.
What was the dessert? Because I was so amazed at the mouse that I don't remember. Some kind of a parfait, was it, or whatever?
Something.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
I know it wasn't flaming anything, because
No.
it would have done a job on the mice. I forget.
I forget too. But of course, it was 2 months
Was
ago.
it chocolate? Was it, yeah,
Wasn't this past month?
we
It
have
was.
trouble with yesterday. Hey, the TDI therapy dogs.
They
They-
come the first Wednesday of every month. Last month they couldn't because
Sure.
there was snow. But We look forward to them.
Everybody
We
does.
do, yeah.
I saw a lady in the Big Y in Franklin. She had a dog with the coat on,
In training?
and she trains them. That's, you know, that must be tough to give up a dog after you've trained them.
Heartbreaking. I don't know if I could do that or not.
I know Charlie Pine's doing it. It's going to be interesting to see what
I know,
how he
I know.
feels after he. Although, if you want to, they'll give you another one. But you still become attached.
You do.
The Friends are up to their fun meeting, and that'll be March on St. Patrick's Day. Is that the day you're having corned beef and cabbage?
is.
Of course. What
4
else?
o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes.
Because corned beef, it takes a long time to cook. And
It does, if you're gonna
we
do
just
it
can't
right.
have it at noontime.
And speaking of that, the luncheons and programs are right there. They're not serving the therapy dogs.
No.
No, they're going to be there while they serve lunch.
They're going to, yes.
And Triad is rescheduled.
Well, it was canceled,
Again.
so we, and it's on Medicaid fraud.
Is that
And they have
coming
a
on
speaker.
St. Patrick's Day?
No, on March 4th.
Oh, March 4th, sorry. Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, very good.
And on March 11th is our trivia, which is well attended. Everyone
yeah.
looks forward to the trivia.
And on the big day, it's corned beef and cabbage. I got a
Cabbage.
notice from the Horse and Carriage that they sold out. You know, they had that special.
Oh, really? Already
It
they're sold
said
out?
sold out, yeah, for yesterday anyhow.
Wow.
I don't know how much they prepared, but
They can probably only seat so many people,
it's
you
true.
know,
Yeah.
because we can only seat so many here. We have a permit for only so much.
So a movie on the 25th is one of those English jobs?
It is,
course.
but we have a following for those.
Do you?
Oh, yes.
They're
Oh,
addicted
yes.
now? You got them hooked?
Some people don't even come for the lunch, they just
They
go
just
for
come
the
for the movie.
movie.
Okay, all meals are $1 unless you're not a Friends member. It's $5, cheap at any price. Chicky Flynn's, that was good when we went over there. They had the fish.
And there again, last month was canceled because it was a Tuesday and we
Yep.
had snow. The school was closed and they canceled it. But for the month of March, if they follow along, I do believe it'll be the fish.
Yeah, because it would have been chicken.
It would have been chicken, so
The fish was
it'll
very good.
excellent. And there again, you get a big salad. They could actually cut back on the salad.
They could, yeah.
They could. It's really big. And then a complete dinner of fish. It's usually either fish or the grilled chicken, but it's always rice. Rice pilaf, was it?
Yes, it was.
And then the vegetables just about the same all the time. It's string beans and carrots.
Waitresses, everybody's friendly.
Super friendly.
Yeah.
For $2.50,
Well, for $2.50.
I mean,
and that just
how-
covers the tip.
that just for the tip.
Well, we share it with the North Attleboro folks
So we can only take
who were
12
quite
people.
friendly.
Yes, yes.
Even though they're over the border, they weren't bad at all. You know what I mean?
They were very nice.
Um,
And we've made friends.
oh, I'm sure.
We were thinking, because they have an old house as their senior center. I guess it's very nice. It's a real older house, but the rooms are small and everything.
Oh, really?
We were thinking of inviting them over here some
That'd be nice.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Good
it'd be
idea.
Kind of fun.
You don't provide the bus because the bus is out doing the shopping.
Not for Chicky Fins,
Oops.
but we were thinking of providing a bus because North Attleboro doesn't have a bus.
Well, it says,
That's for Chickies, for Chucky.
yeah, that's what we were talking
Yeah.
about. Have you forgotten already?
No, when we invite the people over here.
Oh, I see. You couldn't go get the people on the
We
bus.
were going to go get them on our bus because
I just got to
they
pay
don't-
attention.
they
I
don't
need
have
more
a bus.
coffee, I guess. I missed that.
oh, okay.
I linked the wrong things together. Office of Elder Affairs, great group. They helped us support this distribution
To
of
mail
the Silver,
to mail the newsletter. They
Silver Set
also
Gazette.
help us with extra hours for our outreach people, and help us with a person who helps in the kitchen.
Wow.
And we get so much for every senior. So that's why when you get a census from the town or anything,
yeah.
you should really fill it out
If you've got
because we
senior-
get
oh, yeah.
$12 for every
$12.
senior.
It's gone up. Wow.
So now we get about almost $13,000 a year from them.
That helps support
It
all the
really does.
programs. Okay. I don't want to get Chris excited, but we have a centerfold,
Yes, we do.
and it is all of these good things that we talked about are printed on one page, so that you can tear it off, hang it on your refrigerator, or bathroom mirror somewhere, and it tells you all the good things in a concise manner. We have the advertisers, of course, which we really appreciate. A list of the COA board, Norma and her staff. Trips, the flower show, March 11th. Is that the Boston one? Yes.
Yes, it is. I'm thinking of taking a vacation day. Probably going to play
When's the last
hooky
time
that
you
day.
went in?
Oh, maybe 4 or 5 years
Yeah,
ago.
I think I went on
Long
the same
time
trip.
ago.
Yeah, it was a long
Yeah,
time ago.
I just kind of thought it might be nice. They've
Yeah.
changed it a little bit. I guess the vendors are going to be in a special section all by themselves, not mixed in between like
Oh,
they've
okay.
been. And so, you know, and it's only $16, and which isn't bad. That's just to get into the show.
Gets you right to the door.
We're not charging for transportation,
Yep.
and it'll be right at the door to pick you up. It'll be neat.
And even take you home. Not bad.
Maybe if you're good.
If you're good, if you behave in the flower show, and you don't fool around with the daffodils. Blythe Wold Mansion, Bristol, Rhode Island. A daffodil festival. That ought to be colorful, huh?
It ought to be.
And we don't know the date yet, but as soon as the daffodils blossom, is that
It'll
what we're
it'll
waiting
be it'll be in April, and she did give me the date today. I know it's a Wednesday,
for? Okay.
but it'll
Well,
be in the
April,
April newsletter.
We'll pop it right out on the next one.
It'll be in the April newsletter.
And the woodworkers are meeting on the second Wednesday of every month at 10 o'clock right here in the beautiful Norfolk Senior Center. Outreach worker Maggie Gunderson. I can't,
She's here every Wednesday.
she's a good person.
Yes, she is. So
Is that enough?
yes, so she's here Wednesday, and and if
I'm
you
sorry,
want to
folks,
see her
that's an
in
inside
the inside joke,
Inside joke.
and it has nothing to do with Maggie because she
Oh
is.
gosh,
it
no,
has
just
nothing.
between you and I.
Yes.
I have a tendency to laud her activity. She's good. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, do I pass?
Yes.
I don't want you angry with me. You know that.
Well, I'll get you
I
later.
gotta- That's when I worry. Okay, want to talk about what she does? She comes to see you.
Yes, and she's
How
been.
does she know to come to see you?
Well, she has a list of people, and she'll call them and talk to them and ask them if they would like a visit or if they have any problems. And she's been very good during this snow. She has called a lot of folks to see, you know, if they've been shoveled out, if they need help, if they need to go to the grocery store. A lot of our people, though, thank goodness, live with have relatives around, live with
Or
their
neighbors,
family, and
good
they're all
neighbors.
taking. Yeah, but she has helped people that have needed.
Oh,
you
I'm
know.
sure she has.
And it's, you know, if you have a question or anything, just give us a call. And she is getting a lot of fuel assistance. Not so much seniors, but other folks too. And we do
everybody's
other
eligible,
folks,
yeah.
yes. And she helps them, and she'll call them back to make sure that they've received. She follows up.
So if anybody has some suggestions about what else we could do, we seem to have them pretty well covered. But if we've missed something or something new's come up, just let us know.
Let us know.
We'll work on it. Triad Medicare fraud program. We talked about no snow, please. You put
I
it
know,
on.
because that's been.
Is that sort of a prayer?
It sort of is. That was a lot of things. Even the circuit breaker with Senator Ross was postponed, and we have a sign on the door because he'll be here. I think it's on a Friday. March 13th, a Friday this year, and he'll be here that day. And the only way I can advertise now is I gave it to Tom, and he's going to put it out there too in the
Okay.
newspapers and stuff.
Good.
Because, you know, that's the only day that they can
Help,
come.
yep. No, Richard
And
Ross
it's
has
not
been-
really
he's
a
been
good
to us.
day.
Yep. And gardening is murder, is that?
Yeah, it's the garden club is having a program, and they've invited us to come. So I put it into the.
Oh, it's called murder because it's impossible to do just one thing in the garden? Is that why the murder
I
came?
think so.
Ah, I thought When I first saw that, I thought it was one of your English movies.
No, 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 no. No, it's the Garden Club's program, and I think it'd be fun.
You know something? I think we're done.
I think so too.
I can't think of anything else, but come to our lovely senior center. You can look at the snow through all the windows that we've got.
Enjoy the company. There's always something going on.
Yes, yeah, there really is, and I think we've covered it.
We have.
And we thank Chris
Yes,
Long
we
for
do.
coming and putting us together. Good to see you, Norma.
Bye-bye.